Hello YouTube, hello MGTOW, hello Redco, this is Redco on the Wind. Today I'm going to tell you about all of my relationships. My relationships with women, Well, all of the ones that actually turned into a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. Now, the first one, yeah, I did break the bro code on that one. Yeah, you don't sleep with your friend's ex, and for good reason. Like she was a 401, bipolar, schizophrenic, all types of freaking cocktail. She was in a psychological cocktail, but she kind of sucked in the bed. But then again, so did I. She did take my virginity, so I wasn't the best in the bed. Yeah, and that's why I always say, your first time, whether you're a man or a woman, will always be the most impactful. My second relationship, well, I don't know if that didn't turn into a relationship, but because one, she was a single mother and she was skating on thin ice in the first place. Was when I got out of the Marine Corps. Basically, one of the rules in the Marine Corps is you never date. If it wasn't issued to you in boot camp or in the fleet, you don't need it. And I took them rules to heart. Second relationship was when I got out the Marine Corps. I don't know if it was a relationship per se, because we never slept in the same bed, and she was 5 months pregnant, dealing with some sort of baby daddy issues, which basically entails that I was going to jump through hoops. So, when this went on for a couple months, maybe a couple weeks. It was a couple months. And she was basically freaking out. I tried to basically console her over the phone. She's unconsolable over the phone, and typically I have a very calm, relaxing voice, and I'm literally very descriptive in how to do things over the phone. Heck, I could teach somebody to drive a manual transmission truck to get it from point A to point B over the phone. At 18 speed and everything. Now, that's beside the point. So I go over there, run out of gas halfway across to the gate. This is when I was in my struggle phase. After the military, after the Marine Corps. Getting ready to transition from Marines to National Guard, because I'm sick of being broke. Now, after transitioning from Marines to National Guard, things started to level out. Now, the way the relationship ended was she was grilling me, her sister was grilling me. I was taking this stuff in stride. She let her sister screwed the pooch. Which she said, that's why I hate active duty military. When she said that, they saw a reaction. And I calmly said, you know what? You're right. I'll fix it. I will fix it. Very calmly, very casually. And I broke it off. Now she tried to salvage something. I was trying to be nice. My brother was still. My brother is a simp. Flat out, he's a freaking simp. A freaking grade A, first class simp. It's what it is. He is a freaking simp. So I basically, he knows well enough when I'm not happy with somebody. He knows that I ain't about that. I ain't gonna be bull crap with it. Sure enough, he has to go pay his phone bill down in Oakland. There's Oakland in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh, so it's basically between downtown and uptown, somewhere around there. It's a college campus town. It's a place. So down in Oakland, right before downtown and uptown and Soho and stuff like that. Right around the medical college area. Goes to pay his phone bill. I'm like, hey, and he says, why don't you call her and ask her if she's going to where? She needs, okay, I'll do that. I give her a ring, a phone call, ask if she needs to go anywhere. Oh, she needs picked up from the downtown building, from the downtown building, from the support from one of them offices. Okay. Pick her up from them offices. My brother gets in the back seat of this Jeep Wrangler. Of course, then again, he was being his polite simp self with a stab wound that is still be in the process of healing. So he gets in there, gets in the back seat of this Jeep Wrangler. She gets in the front seat. I'm shifting gears and stuff like that. She goes, she invites me, like, why don't you walk to the door? I walk to the door. Her mother, her sisters, her cousins, her aunts. Not a single dude in the house. Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, my brother's in there, and I gotta make sure he's all right. He's got stabbed a while back, and he's still recovering. He's still got that mesh in his system, on his guts. She says, okay. Like, and I basically looked at him and says, do you see that she was on her best behavior? She got her little halo on. You know why she got her halo on? Because you're there. When, like I said, she knew that it was a simp. I knew something. I should have known what a simp was back then. Like I said, the latest and the greatest relationship that I had, it was a chick. My cousin but introduced me. She wasn't bad looking. She really wasn't bad looking. The only problem I had is she was on drugs. The only problem I had. I didn't know she was on drugs. But this thing come out when women get comfortable. After that, I was done. After that, I was fully convinced that I did not want to have another relationship. And it's going to take a lot to get me into another relationship. Now, the possibilities are open, but it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a whole lot to get me in another relationship. I am 33 years old. I am literally, almost half of my life has been completed. I accept this. So when you say, when y'all say, those were the relationships. That wasn't the friend zone. Those were relationships. There's a difference between relationships and the friend zone. Those were relationships. The first one, I missed that she was willing to try anything. That she was willing to try anything that we could actually, like, I mean, all of the women that I have had any form of contact with had an intelligence, whether they were white, black, whatever. Those were relationships. First one had something, I mean, even though she was a 401, she did what she had to do to keep herself along the planes of reality. Second one, she had a very soft-spoken demeanor about her when she wasn't spazzing out. The third one, she was intelligent. I mean, yeah, she rock music was, yeah, we have the same taste of music. She had intelligence. And despite being a drug addict, she took care of her body. Yeah, she had a couple kids. The thing is, I know the difference between a relationship and the friend zone. I told her, look here, it's me or the drugs. I'm not chasing you down the path. I'm not chasing after you down the freaking path down this path. I'm not gonna fight with you when you're jonesing. I'm not gonna fight with you when you're going through a junkie itch. Despite all the traumas that I've had in my childhood. Despite all the traumas that I've had in my childhood, I managed to have a semi-healthy relationship. I want you to think about that. I want you to really break this down. Despite all of the traumas that I've had in my life, I was able to have a semi-healthy relationship. Now, all you anti-MGTOW, anti-Manispherians people who want to sit there, this is basically a preemptive warning to all you anti-Manispherian, anti-red pill, anti-whatever. You might want to know who you're dealing with before you go up there and deal with these, before you go up there and go after these people, go after some of these people. Like I said, despite my previous trauma, I was able to have semi-successful relationships. I want you to, like I said, really think about this. I'm relatively transparent on my channel without having to show my face. I want you to understand this. I want you to really come to grips before you start going after the wrong people. Because when you go after the wrong people, it has a tendency to bite you in the tail end. This is Red Pill in the Wind signing off.